Oh, that was one of the first times going live with YouTube. It was trouble free. Glad to see it. How's everyone doing? Let me make one adjustment here. There you go. How's everyone doing? I'll wait to do some shout outs when there are people here to do some shout outs too. We heard that there was a big seal on the beach yesterday down there by Steak Shack. So we're going to go down there and check it out. But I wanted to also go down there by Hilton Hawaiian Village Lagoon. There's a couple things over. They actually did something supposedly to the luau stage, but I don't think they did anything to the luau grounds themselves back behind Hilton Hawaiian Village. But I want to go check it out. I think what they did was what we saw the other day already. Just some random updates. Hello everyone. All right, so if you are watching now or on a replay, we are going to Hawaii. We have a very small YouTube channel. We have a very, very big Facebook channel and page and group. So if you're not subscribed and you're liking the content, not right now, but in a few minutes, feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that. We're going to be making some pretty valiant efforts to do so. I think you'll like it. Typically what we do is we do live streams, weekly hosted shows where we talk to local vendors. We go to restaurants. We do Let's Eat. Reviews of restaurants and bars, happy hours. We do tours, activities. We'll be getting outside of Waikiki a lot more in the coming weeks. But right now we're going to be walking around Waikiki. And then today, also one of the main things we do is we do giveaways. We have really great partners. We have, tour operators, activity planners. We have restaurants where we do giveaways for gift cards, Amazon gift cards, things of that nature. But today at 1 o'clock, only on our Facebook page, we're going to be doing the live stream at 1 o'clock today, where we're giving away a full day rental of an Aloha Motorsports Slingshot. If you've ever been to Waikiki or even around where you live, you've seen these three-wheel, really cool space age looking slick motorcycle. They're not motorcycles. I don't know why I said that. They're not at all. They are absolutely, they are motor vehicles. They have like an engine in them. It's not a motorcycle, and they're super fast. We're giving away one of those. We're also giving away a High Five Hawaii tour, the Circle Island and Food Tour. That's one of their best tours. And I have not personally done it myself, but as you guys know, we've had a number of members that have done it, and we've spoken with the owner, JK, who we're also going to have a new interview with in about 3 weeks. I think you guys will really like that. But those two things are being given away today. And they're good from today through 2026. And then starting on Monday, we're doing a giveaway campaign for the Hawaii Honey Farm Tour, full service VIP tour of the Hawaii Honey Farm, which will be really, really cool. It's on the North Shore of Oahu. And we'll also be giving away a Hawaii Specialty Jeep Tour with Wade Freeman. Everybody loves that man. I'm sorry, Wade. Everybody loves that dude. He is so good. He knows what he's, oh, I called him Freeman. I must have known a Freeman in my past life. But it's Hawaii Jeep Specialty Tours. That guy's a really, really amazing guy. We just did an interview with him. It's on YouTube as well. Aloha, Shane and Gary and Lance. Good to see you, my friend. Lance, I could not get that link to work in that live stream that you did. Could not get it to work. And you didn't add an image. That would have helped you a little bit, but that would just have helped what the post looked like. But I read that in one of your comments, so I read through the comments, they said you're going to be doing it again next month. Let me know when you do it. I'll try and stream it with you. We'll try and do a collaborative live stream before then to see if we can, get on one another's streams. Aloha, Dale. This is Waikiki Beach Walk. This is on Lures Avenue. That street we just left up there is Kalakaua. That's the main street that goes through Waikiki. And this is Lures. Lures. And Lures goes down to Kalia. That's the name of that street down there. That main street going this way is where the 5-star resort Halekulani is. We'll walk right into it, as well as the Outrigger Reef, which is to the right of it, right over here. So just to give you, I know there's a couple of big landmarks a lot of you know. Hilton Hawaiian Village is one of them. Hilton Hawaiian Village is straight over through here. That's the Halekulani. And that's Kalakaua, as I said, the main street that runs all the way through Waikiki. This is one of our favorite, not one of them, it is our favorite ABC store. If you've ever been to Waikiki, you know there's ABC stores all over. This is a Big Wave Dave. You can go there and rent or buy snorkel, surfing gear. They have a lot of merchandise, t-shirts, hats. They're really popular around here. Plus they also have a coffee shop, which I should probably go in there and get one, but I'm not going to. I don't know why, but I should be. And this is the Imperial. That lower level here is the Imperial, and then that tower right up there, that's the Imperial. That's quite a popular property for, well, they won awards for vacation ownership, best vacation ownership property, best family property. I don't know how they won the best family property with places like Royal Hawaiian, Sheraton Waikiki, and Hilton Hawaiian Village in the mix, but that is the word on the street. That's the award they won in the Hawaii magazine. And this is Halekulani right here. Just a beautiful, beautiful place to go. Not just to stay, but if it's out of your budget, which it's out of a lot of people's budget, it's such a wonderful place to go for nightlife, nighttime entertainment. They have several really good restaurants, Le Maire, House Without a Key, and Orchids. But House Without a Key is really that's the big pull for them. It's got a wonderful location right there facing the ocean. It's oceanfront. And they have some super, super talented musicians through there. Let's walk through Outrigger this time. Let's walk through it. This is the Outrigger Reef. There's several Outrigger properties. There's the Outrigger Waikiki, where Duke's, home to Duke's and Hula Grill. Also across the street is the Beachcomber Hotel. That's also an Outrigger property. This bar right here is called Kane Kapila. Kane Kapila they have nightly music from, I think it's 6 to 9 or 7 to 9. Don't hold me on those times, but 6 to 9 or 7 to 9. Right there, and they have amazing talent. Amazing talent. I mean, some of the best live music, and it's free. Also, the music I was telling you about, Halekulani and House Without a Key, it's also free. I mean, you need to buy drinks and enjoy some of their appetizers if you like. They have some amazing food. Aloha, Janet and Dale and Mary Kay. When they're hitting that that ampersand with your name, Dale, are you seeing a highlight from Janet? And Janet, are you seeing it from Dale? And Janet has the wrench. That's that blue wrench is. I mean, she's the boss. She's the boss on the live stream. So if you mess with her, she can toss that wrench at you. So be careful, Lance. This is Monkey Pod, one of our favorite restaurants. Some of the best Mai Tais, probably the second best Mai Tai in all of Waikiki. Top number 1 or number 2. I think number 1 or number 2 would be at Tiki's. All right, see, Janet, you guys are dialed in now. When you're dialed in, man, YouTube is really good. How does the video and audio look? Did you guys see my boat out here? I had them park. Let me make a tiny adjustment right here. I don't see the seal. Maybe they met another beach, but I don't see it. This is the backside of Monkey Pod. And that's Diamond Head right there, ladies and gentlemen. Visuals are great, good. I can't tweak it anymore, guys. I mean, I can't plan it better, can't tweak it better. It is what it is on Facebook. But you're gonna see me doing a lot more on YouTube. You're gonna see me doing a lot more on YouTube just because they distribute your live feeds much differently than they do uploaded videos. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of both, but doing more lives. It'll help grow the channel much more. And I know this is way inside baseball, and probably many of you don't really care about it, but you can promote your videos, which I don't mind doing. You can put a couple $100 behind each video and get a lot more views. But the challenge is that they don't count the views or the subscribers towards the 4,000 watch hours that you need to get monetized. And that's kind of a bummer. And it can also be a detriment. I mean, I don't know why they do that. They incentivize you. They seem to incentivize you to pay to boost your videos, which again, I'm happy to do. The problem is that they penalize you for doing it. It doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Oh, the Mai Tai Hula Grill, yeah. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, if you're in Hawaii having a Mai Tai, I mean, it's going to be pretty good. That's just the ones that are really good are really good. And I have my I don't have my water shoes on, but I have my old Keens on. So if we need to get in the water, I can do it, no problems. Or I won't be running from waves today. I didn't get here this weekend. I wanted to get here and try the Steak Shack's breakfast plate that they have. 3 eggs, steak, fried rice. That's Steak Shack right there. If any of you have been to Waikiki, Steak Shack is a super popular staple around here. Yeah, man, that tide is low. Now would be a good day to go out to Cromwell's. Today is the day to go to Cromwell's. It's too far for right now, but today would be a good day. You want the tide to be low. And it's raining a little bit. I don't know if you can, I doubt you guys can see it, just barely. That just amazes me that all this sand is deposited and then removed when the tide comes in. That is just so much sand. And when you think about it on scale, when you think about the scale of it, this is just a little teeny little water inlet. And it moves the sand around. If you're watching this for the first time, or one of the first early times you've not seen us talk about this, when the tide is high and it goes around that corner there at the end of those rocks and washes into here, it can wash all this sand out to where that sand area, this sand area here, looks just like this area here with just rocks and water. And it's just something else. And what happens, what I think is cool, and I know people hate to hear me talk about it so much. Hang on one sec. Oh yeah, Lance. Yeah, it's yeah, streaming isn't. I mean, it's not work, but it's not It's not like just picking up your camera. People saying, "Oh, I just took a short video. I don't know why it's so difficult to stream." But anyway, this water gets all washed out, and man, when you think about the mass volume of just that sand, and again, this is a tiny little example of how erosion happens. I mean, you look at how much sand, that sand up, see that wall, that little walk wall or walking way over there. You see those people walking, that sand was blown up out of the water onto that sand. That's about a 3 foot tall. And I'm sure it's gone down. I know it's gone down over the last week since it's deposited up there, but man, that's a lot of a lot of material moving. Look at all these little sergeant majors in here. Yeah, those visuals look really good. Look good on my end. And this is a rarity to where there's a bunch of little black crabs. It may seem a little bit repetitive at sometimes because there's a lot of times that, because there's going to be, in way more cases than not, there are going to be people who never watch the live streams on Facebook, and they never watch the live streams, and those people never watch the live streams on YouTube. So there will be some repetitive content, but that's not something you guys aren't familiar with. Oh yeah, and doing it for a channel, yeah. Oh, are you also implying that's something you may want to do, is start doing live streaming? You have some beautiful content out there in Sydney. Big old battleship out there. I can't zoom in, my hand is a little busy. Yeah, it's much easier now because I've done it so long, but there are times sometimes, and you guys remember too that I've got cargo with me most often, and I've got a dog carrier on over my shoulder, which is the one that Allison made us. And you're walking and talking and planning, and you're hearing where places you want to go and trying to avoid, people, and then people do come up and talk to you, and then you've got to figure out what you're going to say. Remember, which I don't do. I mean, I just called Wade the wrong name, but you know what I mean. Don't trip, don't fall, plan, answer questions, read comments. I will tell you this, comments on YouTube are difficult. I should say more challenging than they are on Facebook. But yeah, look how beautiful that water looks today. And it's hit me a couple of times. Nice and cool. Nice, cool water.
Is this Lucille?
I'm sorry?
Is this Lucille?
Yes, it is. How are you? You want to say hi to her?
Following you.
Oh, have you?
I'm from Kentucky.
Oh,
So
really? No
we were
kidding?
in the
I couldn't
hotel,
tell.
And the girls are like, "Is that Tony with Lucille?" And I said, and so I checked into your live. So
how you doing? What's your name?
Contessa.
Contessa? Hi,
Yes.
Contessa.
I
How are you? I'll shake your fingers. How you doing?
Good.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Say
Say,
hi.
Contessa from Kentucky?
Yes, that's me. I was just going to thank you because I've learned a lot before we came here.
Oh, very good. Well, that's why we do it. We were just talking about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You come here quite often, which is where we're staying, so that's helpful.
Oh, you're staying at the... Oh, okay, yeah. Did you happen to go to the Friday night music and all that yet? Or?
We were checking in during all that process, but we saw the fireworks. And,
yeah.
And then we had been awake for 24 hours, so we were kind of ready for bed.
Yeah. So how long are you staying?
Until Friday.
Oh, okay. Well, good. You'll be here a full week. What do you have planned?
We just hiked Diamond Head this morning and left.
Wow, you hit it running, didn't you? Good for you.
We went to the stadium. Let's see, what else?
What'd you think of Diamond Head?
We loved it.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Good.
We're going to do the ranch, the old plantation, go to the North Shore. We're going to try Pearl Harbor if we can,
get tickets,
in right now. So.
Yeah.
But we're kind of doing rest days, busy days.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. That's good. Good.
Yeah, but we just got back and the girls are like, "There's a man with a chihuahua." That's what I think it is.
Yep, that's me.
So So I just want to personally thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. That's why we're here.
I appreciate
That's why we're here. And if there's anything I can do to help you, any tips or anything, feel free to,
Okay.
put it on the comments.
Okay.
We're on YouTube today, but we're going to be on Facebook at 1 o'clock. Do a
Okay.
giveaway.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you
I
very much.
appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I think she was there with her kids too. That's cool. Oh, there's a, oh man, I was going to impress you by telling you what the name of it was. I forgot what the name is. The name of that, those long eel looking things. See, there's one right there. I can't zoom in. It's on the very edge. See this really big rock? It's on the very edge. Its face is just sticking out. Oh, there's another one right behind it. And another one behind that. There's 3 of them. Those suckers get big, big, big. That's what Wendy saw that one day when I wasn't out here with her. She saw it. She said it was like 3 foot long, about as big as your arm. And those suckers will look like a snake because, man, they are fast, fast, fast. Yeah, it looks like rain's coming in, but you see the cloudiness right there, but then you see it like right out here. It's like not. Bye-bye, see you. It's nice and nice there. So it's going to rain a little bit here on the. It may rain a little bit on us, but not a whole lot. On YouTube, that's one thing I think that YouTube does better on commenting, in my opinion, because you can highlight their name and their name turns orange or yellow or whatever highlight color they've designated, and you can, they can see their name highlighted. Plus, there's other things that we can do on YouTube that we can't do on Facebook, which is, give paid badges, do memberships. You guys can have your own little icons. I believe I have the designation set up to where there's a crown, like it'll put crowns, like crown 1, crown 2, crown 3, as to who's commenting the most in that particular stream. And I think if you look what Janet is doing, she's put that ampersand, the @ sign rather, and then followed by the person's name. It should highlight their name so they know when you comment for them. See all this sand? That's what I'm talking about. All this sand here. All the sand right here. And all that sand right there was washed up from right here. Of course, it's lower tide, so it looks a lot more impressive. But even with the high tide, that's a lot of sand to move, boy. Michelle, what happened? Did I miss something? Or I'm sorry if you're not talking to me, I get it. Thought you were saying. Hello, sir. How are you? She's just out enjoying the sun today. Oh man, look at that. There's 2 jets. Look at that sucker. Wow. That dude is cooking, boy. It's raining. We're going to sit here for a minute. Man, it is coming down now, boy. Well, let's sit here for a minute. They're not open yet. I don't think they open up till noon. Yeah. Man, those jets are cooking, boy. Oh, wow, it is coming down now. I'm glad we came over here, Lucille. You'd have gotten wet. Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna get down over here. It's coming in sideways. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I told you it was gonna start raining. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, though. Here, you can have that. You have that too, yeah.
How did I know that it's going to rain?
And just like that. And just like that. That's my kind of rain. We should do it for like an hour like that and then be done. But there's so much moisture in the air, the things that need it, the plants, the grass, all that kind of stuff, flowers, they get enough moisture with the rain the way it is. This is Kahanamoku Beach. Yeah, jumped under that little sign. We'll come by here another time. This sand will be kind of washed out, all washed away. Just from wind and people laying on it, then the tide will come up and blow it back up. That's the Ritz-Carlton back there. Those two big buildings right there in the back. And we're coming up on Halekoa Hotel up here on the right-hand side. That's the military hotel, or as we like to call it, the Ann without an E hotel. Then of course beyond it is Hilton Hawaiian Village. That's the Rainbow Tower right there. You can't really tell because you can't see the rainbow on either end of the property, but when we get off this side, you'll see the rainbow is on that side and it's on the other side. These volleyball courts will be loaded up with people here in just a little bit. I'm surprised they're not loaded up now. Okay. The water slide at Halekoa. On the other side of there is on the other side of that water slide is their luau grounds, their luau event. I've never been. You have to be military to go, but I've heard it's really quite amazing. It's loud, and the music they have there seems really nice. I've been by it a number of times, but never been in it. And there's their version of their negative edge pool, like that of the Sheraton Waikiki. It's pretty big, it looks like, huh? This beach is a really, really popular beach, and it won, I think it was Dr. Beach gave it best beach in the world, or best beach. It was either best beach in America. Yeah, I think it was best beach in America, but that's quite an accolade. I don't know how he did that because there are so many other beaches in Hawaii that are and other places that are nicer, but for family and for ease of getting in and out, it's a really low sloping kind of surf there too. So you can walk out there quite a ways. It's very good for people who can't swim that well or who just don't want to get, into active waves. The waves break way out there. It's great for paddle boarding, kayaking. And you can see that it says Port Hilton over there. That little, there's not a boat on it, but it's a little boat ramp. That's where they have the Atlantis submarine tethering boat. It's where they pick you up and then they take you out to the submarine. Give Lucille a little privacy for a little break. That's Barefoot Bar at Halekoa. You can go in there whether you're military or not. They have military pricing and civilian pricing, and both prices are actually pretty affordable. It's pretty good, actually. And just floating. That's right. Snitch. Yeah, they just left two. It looks like bombers. Two just left right behind them. They're having that big military or Navy showcase today. It was on YouTube. It's quite amazing what they can do with some of those planes. You can see the Atlantis boat coming in now, right there. And they did a great job repairing that boat, because if you remember in the news about 30 days ago, actually a little more than that, I guess, that boat got caught on a wave over there. They got its engine knocked out, so it was completely powerless, and the waves were just, if you saw how small the waves were in comparison to the amount of damage they were doing or the amount of movement they had on that boat, that's really impressive. Those waves were just moving that boat around. You'd think it wouldn't do that, but it certainly was. No, the luau for at Halekoa is only for military. The luau at Hilton Hawaiian Village, that's why I wanted to go over there. Someone said, oh, they redid their entire grounds, but I'm not sure what they could redo unless they built a fixed stage, which I don't think they would do, because if you've been to the Hilton Hawaiian Village luau, you'll know it's a massive lawn, and they want to have the flexibility to do corporate events out there, which they do quite often. But I want to go over there and check it out, see what all the hubbub is. Lucille, are you done? All right, let's go. They just keep this place here just impeccably clean. The management of this property, as well as Fort DeRussy, is all done by the same people. It's it's a military, but man, they just keep this. It's just, I say it every time, I guess, but man, it's noticeable, when you go from one resort to another, because with all these people, you're going to get a little bit of trash, a little bit of this and that, but man, there is not any trash on the ground. And I think it's because even the guys who stay here, the military guys, they see trash, they pick it up. They see something out of order, they move it. They see a trash can let off, they put it back up, So there's the Atlantis boat coming in right there. And if you buy the excursion, you just go down this little walkway here, little concrete walkway. You go to that Port Hilton, they'll let you in and you go out on the boat. They take you out about 2 miles, mile and a half, to where the submarine is anchored. Pam, you're a techie now. They're going to start calling you for tech support. Once you do it, I think you'll like it. You'll discover a lot more about YouTube. But it is a different demographic. It's not just the ease of use, it's the demographic of people that don't like, But if you work it right, you don't have to get into it too much, but if you get into it and get your settings set right, It's pretty cool. We're sticking with it for sure. This is Tropics Bar and Grill. Since we're here, let's walk through here. This is the entrance to Tropics. Then over here on the left is the kids pool. They don't call it that, but that's what it is. There are so many kids in there, it's not even funny. Little marketplace. Anybody could use, can use that service. And other than the pool, you can be a non-guest and use all the facilities. There's spa, you can come in the spa, all the bars and restaurants. There's many. I think there's like, just over on that other side, there's 20 restaurants. And I think there's 90 shops, I think they said, throughout all of Hilton Hawaiian Village. Can you see those blue fish? Aren't they pretty? See this heron right there, the big old beak on him, looking for that one of those little fish. He's gonna tear it up. Where's all the babies? Look at all these big old ducks. Where's the babies at, dudes? I think it's so funny when those ducks do that. They do a good job keeping this place up too. I didn't mean to imply that others don't, but this is a monster property to keep up. Some people complain because they're making so much noise because they're working on that rainbow tower, which they were for like 2 weeks. They still are. See the cables up there? All the way down there working on that tower, but they have to do it sometime. They didn't purposely pick your time to do it, but I get it. But I think they do a fine job keeping it up to date. There's a registration area for Hilton Hawaiian Village. I'm sure many of you have sat up there at one time or another as a guest or as just a passing through visitor. Yeah, there's the... You already miss it, Sandra? I know it seems really kind of trite to say it, and we've posted a comment or a post about this on the Facebook page where it says, you feel like you're leaving a friend. When you came here, you felt like you're visiting a friend for the first time and that you were leaving a friend when you left. It's really the case if you get really connected. I know some people come and they go, boy, it's really nice. Let's go to Cancun next time or whatever. But there are many people here who get connected to it. I'm wondering, Sandra Thomas, Jill just put your name in and she put the @ sign and tried to highlight your name. Do you see your name highlighted? Sandra Thomas. Jill Moore did a comment too. It says, me too, Sandra Thomas. They call this Duke Kahanamoku Beach because this area is here where he reportedly grew up or was born. And the hotel they had here, I can't think the name of the hotel, what it was called. Dale may maybe remember. It was like the 4th hotel after Moana Surf Rider, Royal Hawaiian, and one other one. Or this one may have been the 3rd one. It was right in this area right here, but here's the rainbow. Here's the lagoon. The lagoon is a great place for kids to get paddle boards and floaties. I mean, it's not deep at all. I think you can stand up all the way out. I think you can. I'm not sure, but I know it's not, too deep. But they have paddle boards, little kayaks. Kids can go swimming out there. They have the floaties. They have all kinds of fun toys out there. So it doesn't look like they've actually finished the luau grounds, does it? It's still roped off. I was told they finished it, huh? That's the lagoon tower, this building here. That's the Waikiki Inn back behind it. It's an islander back over there, back through those buildings. All part of the eight building compound that's Hilton Hawaiian Village. Obviously you can rent these little cycles and go paddling around, or pedaling around, I should say. But yeah, look, this looks like the same. They did do, it looks like they did something there, but they didn't make it even bigger. See that bandstand or sound stage? I thought they were going to at least elevate it, because that's one thing that people were talking about, because when you're in the very back, you can't see as well as you're up front. And I always thought, man, just elevate that about 3 feet and everybody could see. But I thought that's at least what they were going to do. But they were cutting stone for that the other day, remember? And they were like laying stone, so maybe they're just replacing some. But they haven't made it any bigger, or, huh. Then I wonder what they're going to be doing. For now, and when they have a corporate event that takes up this space, Hilton Hawaiian Village does the luau up there on that top floor of the parking garage. Do you see where those arches are? If you look through those arches, you see those palapas up there, those palapa construction, the kind of eaves up there. That's where they have the luau. And it's huge. It's that whole parking garage, the whole 6th floor of that parking garage. It's not as wonderful as having it down here, but it's an alternative. And there's a look back at the lagoon from this angle. If you guys are watching and you're liking the content, consider subscribing if you would. Would appreciate it. To the YouTube channel. We also have a Facebook page and group. This is one of their other pools. This is the lagoon pool. Everybody's in a pool and beach mood. They're here today. Look at all these fish. Lucille, you want to get in there and get these fish? Can someone tell me what time it is here, please? This is the back marina parking lot. Over in this area is the Ilikai. Everybody's familiar with that if you've watched CSI or my Hawaii Five-0 or have been here. And that white building right there is the Modern. That's a Hilton vacation ownership property now. And there's the marina and the Prince Resort. Those two towers over there, the Prince. Formerly Kaiser Permanente Hospital. Oh, 11:45, wow, okay. Plenty of time. Let me get your mug out of the shot, Lucille. How many of you have stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village before? You know, it has a lot of good, I wouldn't say bad, but it has a lot of good about it, but it has some complaints about it being too big. But you know, if you know what you're getting into, you know, you're not surprised when you book your travel here. Hopefully you've done some research online and you know, don't be surprised because there's a bunch of kids and there's a bunch of activities, and it's not super easy to get around because it's it's sizable, but that's part of it. You want to come here because you have everything. There's a lot of people who come to Hilton Hawaiian Village and they never leave, and that's good for them too. You know, it's a good alternative because everything is in one place, or seemingly in one place. Restaurants, activities. They just leave from here with their rental car and go do their island activities and come back. They never even go into Waikiki. I think people who have been to Waikiki or been to Hawaii or Oahu specifically more than 2 or 3 times have stayed here at least once. Oh, and also over there under the right there, right over in that area is where the Chart House is. Harbor Pub is over there. Red Lobster. I don't think you guys can see. Can you see those angelfish over there? I'll hold it real still. I don't think you can. And I can't zoom in, sadly. Well, there's a Sergeant Major's there. Beautiful marina. Just at the end of that park, I'm sorry, just at the end of this marina is the park. That's the Moana Park and Ala Moana Beach Park. It goes out to Magic Island, which is right straight through there. There, now you can see some different fish. Maybe you can. Let me get on this side. It's probably less of a glare. Never stayed. There's always too pricey. But now you have an interest in staying. It's a great place. I mean, the only complaints I think that'd be valid. I mean, any complaint's valid if you really believe it. But the ones that really make sense is when they say some of the rooms are a little bit dated. But there are some rooms, buildings there that are really new. They price them accordingly. But there's a lot. Oh, there's a big old blowfish. Look at that. Not a big one. Actually, it's a baby one. See a black with the orange head? Here, let me see. Hang on, let's see. No, there's two of them. Can you guys see them over there? Or are they too small? They're about the size of a baseball. And there's one of the Hawaiian Hanana Mona Munamoku umus. Don't ask me to spell it. Look at that big little sand crab. Cangrejo, huh, Lucille? Yeah, they're building another tower right back there where they, that Japanese restaurant was, or is. They're tearing that down. They've already started surveying that concrete walkway over there. Oh, there's one. It's up close. Here he is. Oh, he just ate something. Can you guys see him? Those are beautiful fish. That's the Hawaii's national fish. We're going to come over here one day, guys, and see. Oh, look at all these bait fish. I wonder if these are those fish that were here the other day. Man, they've grown, haven't they? That was what, 2 weeks ago? I guess maybe they could be. That's a lot of growing fish. They were about this size. Maybe that's not them. We're going to come over here one day, guys, and there's going to be a massive blowfish or a big old stingray. We've seen barracuda over here, and they get caught up because they go around that wash over there on the other side of the marina. They get kind of stuck, I think. There's another. There, now you can see them. They're beautiful fish, huh? I'll stay zoomed in a little bit so you guys can see some other fish I see. They're gold and yellow and neon. See that black tail, that neon tail on them? Beautiful, huh? Let's go see if we can show them those blowfish, because those are kind of cool. On our way back here. Now those are perfect bait fish right there. There's a blowfish, but the water's kind of wavy. Can you see him right? You can see him right there in the end of this rock. He's black with yellow spots. There he goes. Can you see him? It's difficult for me to see him even because of the waves. But that's the species of the blowfish I saw in. You see those quite a bit over in the Alawai, but I saw one about the size of a basketball. I actually thought it was a black basketball. I looked, went, boy, that sucker's been deflated, and sure enough, it was a blowfish. Let me see if it's a little bit clear over here. Yeah, here they are. There's a What are those blowfish, Lucille? There's some sergeant majors, a couple angelfish, little crab.
Abby, just a minute. Kyla, Abby, come.
This beach here is really cool. When it's calm, it's just, well, it's beautiful now, but when it's calm, it's just really, really pretty. And most people don't even know it's over here. This is where I thought that seal was. They said there's 2 of them out today, or yesterday, or last night, I should say. And they didn't, but I guess they must have left or something. You see all those boats right out there? That's Turtle Canyon. The Holokai and other, Holokai is our partner, but other catamarans will have a Turtle Island sail where you can go out and you snorkel. Janet, one of our members, the godmother, went out there and did that. It's very, very cool. You get a snorkel out there, you get to see turtles. They're at a cleaning station, so they just kind of chill and hang out with their flippers hanging down like that. And fish will come over and clean all the parasites that cause crustaceans on their fins and their shells and face and flippers and tail and booty and all that. So so they don't grow into bigger crustaceans. It's called Turtle Canyon Snorkel Cruise. How's man? What's going on? It's coming in now, fellas and ladies.
She has a pet truck. I don't know if it's the same or not, so you guys gotta chat it up again. Okay, have fun out there.
Do you remember the other day we were on a Facebook stream and we went around Diamond Head, we went down to Cromwell's. Remember when we were coming back, those canoes had just come past Diamond Head and they're on their way back. This is where they come from, right here. Sometimes they'll come from the canoe club over there at right back behind Kaimana Hotel and Kaimana Beach. But I don't think they have them that big over there. I think they're the smaller sized canoes. I think these are like the ones they take out. And that's either way, either place is a long way to be paddling from. Quite impressive. This place is very turtley too, this area right here in particular. Usually, but actually, you know what, the last 3 or 4 times we've been here, I've not seen one turtle but there'll be other times you come here, you see 5 every time, you know. Do many of you ever walk over this direction when you come out? And there's the Atlantis leaving again. Oh, that wind feels good, doesn't it, Lucille? Yeah, better than Robbie Stabby. It's cool little places like this that I like pointing out to you guys for, you know, just to discover. Just be really careful walking around out here, because man, you can trip so easy. There's little roots sticking up on even ground if you're not watching it. Actually, these guys are probably going to go out and do some paddling now. Hey, man. Hey, sir, how are you? This place here. I see they're doing some repairs to some of the suites there. The balconies, it looks like. Better to do it now than after someone falls off it, right? This place right here is really quite good. I can't say anything about their burgers, but I can definitely tell you something about their poke. Their poke bowl is probably the best poke deal on the island. It's at least, to me, I think it's at least a pound, if not more. But it's $16 on fried rice or sticky rice, and it is amazing. Lucille loves it, and she's wondering why we're passing it by. So we made kind of a loop, kind of a long, out of the way loop around the back side of Hilton Hawaiian Village. You walked around at Do Lagoon. It's peaceful. Yeah, and I'll tell you something I like about this. It's about any place that's coastal. You know, every day is different. Every day. I mean, it's the same beach, same coastline, but it changes every day. You have no idea what's going to wash up. You know, what kind of fish is going to pop up, what kind of fish is caught up in that lagoon area over there or the marina. That's why I say, you know, like just for us, for example, some of you who have watched most of the live streams on Facebook, we've not seen a blowfish in forever, but we just go see 4 of them right over there. You know, you can see barracuda. You find little inlets that you didn't think about before, and you always think to yourself, boy, that'd be a good place to go get a plate lunch and go sit and watch the ocean. That's what I like to do, really, because, you know, you can go to Duke's and Hula Grill, and you should when you're here on vacation, but if you're here for an extended period of time, there are so many places that you can go get a nice plate lunch. You know, Steak Shack comes to mind just because it's proximity, it's so close. But there's so many other places. Just get your food, walk to the beach, and man, you have the best ocean view restaurant for free, you know? And it's really cool to sit out on the beach and have your lunch or your dinner. I think, do you guys think that adds a little something to it? But I also like when I stayed in hotels here, I always like to do a breakfast or a dinner and just have them drag the room service cart out onto the balcony. Man, it doesn't get any better than that, I don't think. Especially have a great view, and you're sitting up high and you watch the sunset or the sunrise. Tough to beat. Okay, I've tried to not say something and it's been boiling in my mind. Now I've got to say it just to relieve the steam. Well, I was standing there and I had the phone setting down and I was making an adjustment for Lucille with her blanket. This pig of a lady was sitting right beside me. Two of them were smoking, and there was a family right beside it, and the lady picked her baby up and put a blanket over the baby's head and kind of moved her on the other side, and the lady just put out her cigarette on the rock beside her and flicked it on the sand. So when I was talking and I paused for a minute, I just was staring at her. And she looks at me and I was just staring at her. I didn't say a word, but I'm sorry, I had to say something just then. So I broke my promise to not say anything anymore. So, sorry. Oh, I don't get people. I just don't get it. Just don't get it. I don't know what to do with those people. You're not going to change them, but I when I can, I like to say something or do something they're going to remember. You know, that they're going to say, "Ah, maybe I shouldn't be a complete fill in the blank, 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 blank." I'm really trying to do better, guys. I'm really trying to not be mean. I don't want to say I don't mean to be judgmental, but that's exactly what I intend to be doing. I intend to be very judgmental and tell them exactly. But anyway, I've digressed in bitchy mood. I can't believe she just did that right in front of everybody. I just want to walk out here and show you where you walk out to the Atlantis submarine boat. Well, if I wasn't on stream and there was not going to be any evidence of it, for sure I would say something. I promise you, see, remember. Too cloudy, Lucille. But that's the Atlantis dock. Excuse me. Yeah. That's the Ali'i Tower. Cheryl, you're right. I don't understand it either. People who throw trash on the ground. I mean, hey, if you're going to eat, that's good. Trash cans all over the place. If you're going to smoke, kill yourself, fine, do it. But don't.
Well, I can't get them to sleep.
Don't throw a cigarette butt on the ground that's going to be around for 500 years, you know? Just the height of laziness, in my opinion. And it ruins a nice little Sunday stroll, you know? Let me take another break over here for Lucille. I need a flat rock for her. It's crazy how much difference temperature-wise it is here compared to just 10 feet outside over there in the sun. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Yeah. Does it feel good on your feet? Here. Well, all right, guys, I think this is going to wrap up our YouTube Live for today. We're going to be back on Facebook at 1 o'clock today to do the giveaway for the Aloha Motorsports Slingshot and the High Five Hawaii Circle Island Tour and Circle Island and Food Tour. And we're also going to be doing some good trivia. So even if you don't win and you didn't enter, we're going to do some Holokai Catamaran trivia, do some passes giveaway. All right, we will see you at 1 o'clock on Facebook. Let's do 4 L's. Let's show them on YouTube how we do it. We got to start practicing up on YouTube. 4 L's, 4 L's. Hopefully you laugh, learn, love, and like this stream. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing it. Helps us grow the channel, helps us do more things for you guys. Would appreciate it. If this is your first stream, hopefully it's not your last. If it's your last, you're missing out. Gonna be missing out. And make sure you do something difficult. And know that I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day. You let me show you all of this, all of that. And little Lucille too. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Aloha.